Welcome to POSTCAST tonight. David Locke, along with Ron Boone, as the Jazz fell to Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. So we told everybody for quite a while to come watch Anthony Davis. We've watched him ourselves. We've read his box score lines, and now we've seen him in person. Is he the ruler of the Western Conference for the next decade?
Well, I think right now he's everything that you've said he was, or that he is, because he definitely proved that tonight. And I think we have to be very impressed with the way he goes about his business on the floor of getting it done. As I mentioned during the course of the broadcast, he has a very simple basketball game. I love guys like that, Dennis, a la Tim, someone like that, but just simply, consistently gets the job done. And he plays low enough to the floor, I think, David, that he can stay away from that major injury and have a long career.
His injury is the issue. We've told the story throughout the broadcast. He was 6 feet tall as a freshman, 6'7" as a junior, 6'10" by the time he was a senior in high school. So he grows very late. My concern has always been he grew so late, he never let his body get settled. And so because by the time he grew, he was playing small high school basketball. He had to jump on the AAU circuit to become the #1 high school player in the country, and then go to the University of Kentucky for a year. His dad had to try to make some money and have a whole scandal on the whole thing too. Side story. But so I always worried that his body just has never had a chance to rest, and he didn't get a chance this year because he played, on the Olympic team or on the World Cup team.
You grow so fast, and you just don't get a chance to catch up. I think, but the great thing about him growing fast is that he developed a small part of his game where he can handle the basketball, made a couple of shots off the dribble tonight, and then he can play up above the rim there as well. He just has all the tools, and you can see why they build this team around him. But Tariq Evans is the one that I think that makes this team go right now. I know Drew Holiday is a great shooter. You can see he really came to life here in that second half. But Tariq is the one that handles the basketball. I mean, he's 6'7", something like that. He's running the point, and even when there's smaller guards out there on the floor, so he makes this team go. But the man is definitely
Summer storyline. Everybody talked about us. Why would anybody possibly play for the World Cup team? Paul George got hurt. Adrian Wojnarowski wrote these pieces that no professional athlete will ever play for this team ever again. Durant withdrew. It's terrible. He wrote it's all a sham of Krzyzewski's recruiting. Every single one of the players who played in that thing, even those who didn't make the team, are playing out of this world. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis. Run the list. They're playing great, and Gordon Hayward's one of them.
Why do you think that?
Because they played the best competition, and Steve Kerr said it yesterday. We hit training camp
competition than in the NBA.
Right, but they played against each other. That's the best. That's even better competition. Steve Kerr said it the other day. We hit training camp, and Steph and Klay were ready on day one. I had to slow them down to let everyone catch them.
And to add to that, I threw that at you just to see what kind of question, what kind of answer you were going to give me. But the fact is that they're so young, they don't know how to play. To play the game. They're good one-on-one players. They're guys that can play up above the rim, and all of those things. But there's another side of basketball that these young guys that leave school after 1 year. There's this level of competition from junior high to high school. And from junior high, you're the man. You get to that next level, there's a couple of guys just as good as you are. You get to that next level, which is high school. There might be 3 guys that's just as good as you. But you get into the college, now there's a group of guys that you have that's equally as good. But man, when you jump from college to the pros, especially the guy you're playing against guys who've been in the league 3 or 4 years and have that experience, that's a huge transition. That is a huge leap, and you're just not ready for it. You really don't know the program.
We saw it tonight. The 2-play sequence we saw tonight. Trey Burke tries to guard Drew Holiday, 6'4", 205, and Holiday just put him on roller skates, bogart him to the rim and scored. Next possession.
How much time, Rocco?
Drew Holiday's on Gordon Hayward, and Gordon Hayward just abuses Drew Holiday.
Right.
Okay, Drew Holiday's the best player ever. Before he hit the NBA, he was the best player in every game he ever played. Trey Burke was virtually the best player in every game he's ever played. Gordon Hayward was probably, like, they all are, right? There's just one, we saw it.
And then
Like,
he's just going to
and
play
so
it back.
they all end up playing each other and learning how
Got
to
that, Rocco?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point you just made. And let's use Jimmer, throw Jimmer in there as well. Great college player. Will he ever be an NBA player?
I think this might be it.
I think absolutely. But you can't knock his game. You can't say that he didn't have a great career. I mean, he had a great college career. He had a chance to get, what is his fourth year in the league, somewhere in there, and experience the NBA. But if you, and I know a lot of people around here want him to do well. We would like to see him do well. But if it's not there, it's just not there.
And you know what? It's not a statement of Jimmer. It's a statement of the game. It's a statement of how great the players are in this game. Here's the other one we're seeing. I'm going to keep an eye on. We're 12 games in the season. I've thought this for a while. I finally said it today. Alec Burks is this year's Gordon Hayward. Last year, what we asked out of Gordon Hayward was more than he could handle. His body language wore down. His relationship with the coach wore down. He looked terrible. We were numerous times, fans, ourselves, wondered, is he actually good enough? He comes out of that experience. He's fabulous right now. He's got a new relationship. Okay. Alec Burks, to me, looks as overwhelmed right now as Gordon Hayward did at this point last year. And he's actually not being asked to do as much as Gordon did, but he's being asked to do so much more than he's ever been asked to do before.
And being able to make that adjustment is huge. I mean, that is a leap. Alec's game a little bit different than Gordon's. How much does he need to tone it down to make that jump, to make that leap? Just have to see, but he's going to have to do that. Simplify his game a little bit more, and above all, focus, concentrate, stay focused out there.
It's a really interesting concept. Like that's really the issue. Value every possession and focus for 34 minutes a night. Maybe that's something he can't do. Maybe he has to be an off the bench guy who focuses for 24 minutes a night. I don't know. That's something maybe you find out, or maybe he can do it, but he's got to learn. We are seeing 3 to 4. I'm being nice. I could take that number a lot higher. Plays a night where he either gets beat backdoor, makes a really mysterious decision that are, to me, fatigue plays. They are losing mental focus because you're wasted.
I totally agree with that, and we're talking about Alex, but I think tonight the whole team lost focus.
Sure,
they did, and you and I have watched a ton of practices, a ton of shoot-arounds. We know how they're supposed to build that wall, and it's not getting this up. It's not getting.
Let me remind you something we said on POSTCAST. If you heard it, we said they're going to be night where the effort to practice and get better cost the team games.
Yes.
We may be seeing that. They practice very hard, and I think there's an understanding that, you know what, we're better off practicing and getting our systems right. At some point, you got to wind it back down and let the guys then be able to perform on the floor. But part of the drifting, part of the mental fatigue, part of some things we're talking, the slow starts, may be tired guys from the burden of the schedule, plus the burden of a new system, plus the burden of a head coach that's trying to institute a lot of stuff on them right now. That's fine. That's part of the process on everyone's part. That's what's going on. Wins make you feel better. And Phil Johnson always says it's easier to teach after wins than losses. That's probably the important thing of that's where the outcomes are going to be important. So that is POSTCAST. It's time to go home. Have a great Sunday. We'll talk to you Monday against Chicago. Come out and join us.